we have to discuss about the several terms in genetic terms terminology. Here, one other term is that back cross. See, what is a back cross? Back cross. Back cross means a cross between F1 progeny, first female generation, first offspring produced from parents. So, a cross between F1 progeny, first generation, first progeny, F1 progeny, and it's any one parent, and it's any one parent. Cross between F1 progeny, first female generation, and it's any one parent. We have to see the cross between pure line parent plants like the tall plant, cross with the top plant. These are the pure line parent plants. It produces this gamete, it produces this gamete. Both gametes are fused, and this is the F1 generation, first progeny produced. This is F1 generation. Monohybrid cross. This one is the monohybrid cross. But here, when this progeny cross with its any one parent, this progeny can cross with this product, this parent, or this parent. So such cross we have called as a back cross. It is called as a back cross. Next one is a tail cross. Tail cross. Tail cross is one of the type of back cross. Tail cross is cross between, this is a cross between F1 progeny and its recessive parent only. Cross between F1 progeny and its recessive parent. This is called as tail cross. Tail cross is a back cross. This back cross is a tail cross, but this back cross is not a tail cross. So tail cross is always back cross, but all back crosses are not a tail cross. This is a back cross which is a tail cross, because here cross between F1 progeny and recessive parent is a tail cross. So tail cross is the back cross, but this back cross is not a tail cross. Okay, so back cross, tail cross. Next one is a monohybrid cross. See, what is a monohybrid cross? See, monohybrid cross in detail. Monohybrid cross, this is the cross between two pure line parents. Cross between two homozygous parents, pure line parents. Which differ or which have single contrast, different single contrast trait. These have a single contrast trait. Different traits are there. Single. So differ in single trait. Different single trait. Both the parents have contrast trait, opposite traits for a character. Say example, when here height is one character considered. So if pure line tall plant cross with the pure line dwarf plant, this is a monohybrid cross. Both parent plants differ in single trait, single character. Differ in single character. Height is a character. So both have contrast trait for a character. Differing the single trait for a character. They have contrast traits for a character, single character. So one plant is a tall plant, another is a dwarf plant. This is the physical expression called as phenotype. The genetic constituent responsible for phenotype is a genotype. So pure line tall between the capital T is a genotype. Small t is the genotype. These are the phenotype and this is the genetic constituent, genotype. Then they produce the gamete here. Gametes are haploid. So from this pair only one gamete, one gene is transferred in the gamete. Here also same. When these both fuse, fertilization occurs here. The resultant progeny is a monohybrid capital T small t. This is a F1 progeny. And this is a heterologous, but its expression is tall. This is a tall plant, the F1 progeny, which have both the contrast genes, capital T and small t, but its physical expression is a tall. Okay, when perform the sulfing in the tall plant, such heterologous tall plant, this is a tall but heterologous tall plant. When we perform the sulfing in heterologous tall plant, so heterologous tall plant produce two different types of gametes. One is a capital, another is a small. So such two different types of male gametes are there, such two different types of female gametes are there during sulfing process to produce next generation, that is a F2 generation. This is we have calculated, determined by the Punnett checker board. So see here, this is the Punnett checker board. This is a male gamete, this is a female gamete. Male gametes are same, female gametes are also these two types. Capital T small t are male gametes, same female gametes are also capital T small t. On that basis we can calculate the F2 generation. These are the F2 generation, second filial generation, next generation, produced from the first generation, F1 generation. Now see, when this male gamete fused with this female gamete, the resultant offspring have the genotype capital T, capital T. When this male gamete fused with this female gamete, the resultant individual have the genotype capital T, small t. In this way. The physical expression, that is the phenotype of this plant, is tall. This plant is also tall. But this plant, small t is a dwarf. So this one is a dwarf. On that basis, Mendel gives the ratio. This is called as a monohybrid cross ratio. Monohybrid cross ratio. Monohybrid cross ratio, a ratio obtained from sulfing in F1 progeny in the monohybrid cross. This is the monohybrid cross ratio. Monohybrid cross ratio, two types of ratios are there: phenotypic ratio and genotypic ratio. Phenotypic ratio on the basis of physical expression and genotypic ratio on the basis of genetic constituent. So phenotypic ratio of monohybrid cross phenotypic ratio is, we have to consider tall is to dwarf. So we in the F2 generation, F2 progeny, number of plant plants is to number of tall plants. Here the tall plants are 1, 2 and 3. So 3 tall plants are there. While only 1 tall plant is there. So 3 is to 1. 3 is to 1 is a monohybrid cross phenotypic ratio. Monohybrid cross phenotypic ratio is a 3 is to 1. While monohybrid cross genotypic ratio we have to write as homologous tall capital T is to heterologous tall capital T small t is to dwarf. This is genotypic, so we have to calculate that capital T is only 1, capital T small t is 2, these 2 plants are there, and small t is 1. So here the monohybrid genotypic ratio, monohybrid cross genotypic ratio is 1 is to 2 is to 1. Phenotypic ratio is 3 is to 1, while the genotypic ratio is 1 is to 2 is to 1. This is the monohybrid cross. This one is nothing but the monohybrid cross. Now next one is a dihybrid cross. See here. Dihybrid cross are also same. Here two characters we have to consider. Cross between two plural parents which differ in contrast traits of two characters. Which having contrast traits of two characters. So here cross between two pure line plants. Having contrast traits for two characters. These parent plants have contrast trait for two characters. Contrast traits for two characters. Such crosses called as a dihybrid cross. Here two characters we have to consider. One is shape of the seed. Example. Shape of the seed. This is one character. Other is the color of the seed. In monohybrid cross, only one character is considered height. Only one character is here. But here we have present two characters, shape of the seed and color of the seed. So both parent plants have contrast traits for these two characters. Shape of the seed, here round and wrinkled, two shapes are there. Round is a dominant, wrinkled is a recessive trait. So here one parent has a round seed with color of the seed yellow, round yellow seed. Both are dominant traits. Yellow, round are dominant traits. So one plant has both the dominant traits, another plant has both the recessive traits, with the wrinkled and green seed. Wrinkled green seed. This is the phenotype. These are the parent plants and this is the phenotype. The genetic classification is the genotype. For the round color or for round shape, two genes are present, capital R, capital R. For the yellow seed, this is the dominant character, and dominant trait, hence capital Y, capital Y for A. These both are the recessive traits, so we have to write it as the small letters. Smaller for wrinkled and smaller for green. So this is the genotype of both the parent plants. Phenotype round yellow, wrinkled green, and this is the genotype for each pair. Now see, during gametogenesis they produce only one type of gamete. From this pair only one gamete is there, one gene is there, and from this pair only one gene is there. So they produce only one type of gamete, capital R, capital Y. Same here, we are also present one type of gamete, small r, small r. When fertilization occurs, both the gametes are fused. Pairing of homologous chromosomes occurs here. So capital R there is the small y, capital Y there is the small y. This is a dihybrid. This plant is called as a dihybrid. This dihybrid plant actually here dominant genes are present, so we show the physical expression round tube. This F1 generation have the round arrow seed but heterozygous. This is the round arrow parent but homozygous. This progeny is a heterozygous. When we perform the selfing in such plant, so during selfing it produces 4 different types of gametes. 4 different types of gametes as capital R, capital Y, capital R, small r, capital Y, and small r, small r. Such 4 different types of gametes are produced here. Male gametes, these 4, while female gametes are also these 4. So from their fusion we have to get the F2 generation. So same such a chart we should draw. 4 gametes we should draw, male gametes, 4 female gametes are drawn, and their combination. So this is F2 generation here. This one is F1 generation. Here F2 generation, such draw the Punnett square code and calculate all these combinations, all these plants, and then write down the same dihybrid process here, phenotypification as well as the genotypification, and do the practice. Okay. Here is dihybrid process, or after that we will see the Mendelian laws of the inheritance.